Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be ranking debut metalcore albums. Gonna just put out a disclaimer. I've not listened to most of these, um, so a lot of it's gonna be going in that I haven't listened. Yeah, um, and this is just my personal opinion. So if you have a problem with it, put it in the comments. Uh, I have no idea who Coalescence is. I do know As I Lay Dying, but I'm not a huge fan of their sound, and as such, I don't feel like picking up an album that isn't even on Spotify. I can't even make out what band that is, Zayo, so I did try listening to Zayo. It's in that noisy metalcore sphere that I do like some albums from that era, but more often than not, it just kind of sounds like mindless noise to me. So, haven't never listened. Did remember, never listened. Architects. So this one, have not listened. I have listened to some Architects albums. It's alright. Haven't listened to that. So finally, we're at something I have listened to. I'd say this is more deathcore than metalcore, but okay, sure, I guess. I'm gonna put this at S tier because I really enjoy this album. I think it's really good. Plenty of great songs on it. It is maybe a little cringy. I mean, when you have song titles like "Tell Slater Not to Wash His Dick," it's like, yes. Anyways, Botch. I have listened to most of this album, so I think this is an S tier, or let me think. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one in A tier for now. Main reason I say that's because Weak Hammers Romans is just kind of better than this one. It's not bad by any means, but certainly, but they would go on to make better albums. uh, Haste Today, I've not listened to that. All right, this is another one I would argue isn't even metalcore. It's more progressive than anything else, but obvious S tier. If you're not putting Kazaya in S tier, or yeah, Kazaya, then I don't know. I don't know what you're doing with your life. I have not listened. I have not listened, and frankly, don't even want to because I did try, and it just kind of sounded like everything else. The album that I prefer from these guys, Horizons, is better in every imaginable sense. Sorry, my dog is acting weird. Okay. Atreyu, have not listened. I've listened to some August Burns Red, but not this one specifically. Trivium, Bird to Inferno. I'm gonna put this in. Hmm. I almost want to put it in B tier just for the instrumentation alone because I do like it. There are major problems with this. For one, Matt's screams on here just don't sound as good as they would later on. And that was kind of a problem I had with the Ascendancy as well. But on here, there's not even cleans to break it up. And honestly, I wish they would just re-record this one because it really needs it. The tone is super muddy and bad. like, dude, the tone is terrible. It's horrendous. Matt's screams are kind of whatever. I'm actually gonna put this one in C tier because the playing is just really good. And they would record Pillar of Serpents in 2019. And I don't know why they just don't re-record the entire album because honestly, if they did, it would be one of their best. I've never listened to Asking Alexandria, Both for My Valentine. So this one, I'm gonna put in B tier because I thought I really liked this one, but then I went back to it a couple times and I'm like, I don't know what it is about this one, but it has diminishing returns for me at least. There are great songs in here like Tears Don't Fall in Room 401, but a majority of these songs in here just kind of feel like, whatever, don't really like it that much. Um, The End is another really good one, but this album has really good songs, and then it kind of has kind of whatever middling songs that don't really add much to the album, in my opinion. So B tier. Uh, let's see here. So we have Poison the Whale, opposite of December, S tier. Poison the Well is one of the best metalcore bands, and this thing is S tier, man. Um, this is basically like my introduction album to the more early metalcore sound, and it's just really good. You know, yeah, classic song after classic, and it's around. I don't even think it's 30 minutes, which pretty short for a metalcore album, but again, metalcore was kind of more of a hardcore thing in the beginning, so really good stuff. Really enjoy it. Cave In now. Admittedly, this is a band I need to check out. I like the one song I've heard off this album, but I do really need to check this one out. I will have to put it in that. Haven't listened, but I really do want to check it out. Hatebreed will never listen to Hatebreed. Attack Attack. Never listened. Never listened to the Amity Affliction. Can't even make out what band that is. Norma Jean. Um, Blessed Water and Kiss the Child. I'm just gonna put. So this one is more personal taste than anything else. I love Norma Jean, but this album is not for me. I think actually I'm gonna put in B tier at least because I do think it's better than Number Two Inferno. Um, it's that kind of super noisy metalcore, which I do like some of that. But I don't know. It feels, I don't know. Like I got acclimatized to this band through Death Rattle Sing for me. And so coming back to this one is really hard. um, I will say I do like songs like oh, what was it? I don't know what, but something is going to happen, I think is the name, which is like the big 15-minute song on the album, which makes it over like 50 minutes. I do like that song. That song is really good. Um, I don't think it's like bad or anything. It's just personal taste. Really, kind of, I don't know, doesn't do a whole lot. Maybe um, I'll listen to it. Like maybe this is one of those albums that'll grow on me over time. I definitely there are some albums I like. They definitely I didn't at first, but had to grow on me. The Chariot. So this is what after I think the original vocalist's name was Josh. After Josh left Norma Jean, I have not listened to the Chariot immediately, but I do kind of like what I've heard. So uh, not a huge fan of Converge. So this is going in the. I have not listened to Killswitch Engage's self-titled. I have listened to most of their albums, but this is not one of them. Can't make out what band that is. No idea what band that is. Periphery, I haven't listened to this. Well, actually, I have. I don't like it that much. I'm gonna put it in B tier, just because I'm not a huge fan of it. Spencer's vocal style feels it's different from what he's doing now. And I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think it's well played, but compared to what this band would later become on albums like Periphery 4 and the Juggernaut albums, it's just kind of hard to go back to for me at least. Never listened to Jericho, I think. I don't know, I can't tell. Hope's Fall. Never listened. Under Oath. I believe this is when Under Oath was more of a noisy metalcore thing, and as such, I have not listened to those ones. I've listened to They're Only Chasing Safety and Define the Great Line and Erase Me, but after the burial, Rare Form. I think this is another S tier, S tier. There are two versions of this album, one with the original vocalist with this album cover, and another with like a green one with the newer vocalist with their current one. And I'm gonna judge it based off the fact that it's with the current vocalist I have. I don't think the original one was like bad or anything, but he definitely didn't have a lot of power to his voice comparing the two directly. So yeah. Also, I do think that the red version does have the better album cover. Just saying. Between the Buried and Me, never listened. Unearth, never listened. Third Sevenfold. This one is like, um, I don't know. I'm gonna put it in C tier for now, just because it feels kind of whatever. Definitely prefer Waking the Fall into this. I can't make out what band this is. Mom Dashins never listened, and I've never listened to the early Of Mice and Men stuff. So I know it seems like I'm a poser. Uh, I do really like metalcore, I swear. I'm a huge fan. Just a lot of the metalcore albums I listen to and bands I listen to aren't on here, I suppose. I don't know. I swear I'm a fan of this genre. I'm not a poser. This is just kind of the ranking I have. I definitely need to check out bands like Caven, um, and The Chariot. Uh, but yeah, this was my ranking of ones I've listened to. So, hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want me to do sophomore albums, which I probably have listened to more of, let me know.